It's Stop Mixing Sense time, and today it is time to learn how to recognize resonance.
Resonance, 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 resonance.
See what I did there? This is something I started talking about in my last episode, episode 3. If you haven't watched that yet, please go do it. And 2, and 1, and all the comments and all the videos before if you want, whatever. But anyway, I started talking about it in my last video, and then I realized there's so much more to talk about. Isn't there always? I'm gonna be making these videos until I'm dead, aren't I? So, here we have our EQ.
Resonance, 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 resonance.
And this first hump,
resonance,
is called our fundamental frequency. Why is it called that? Because it's the first one. And following that, we have all of these lovely harmonics. But are they all lovely? And are they all appropriate for the context? And how do I tell? Well, sometimes we can just tell by looking, sort of. Don't ever just rely on what something looks like on an EQ curve, which someone recently told me in the comments is called a Harmon curve. Thank you. But all right, let's take a look at our first resonance.
Resonance.
Do you see how there's a lot of low-mid energy here, right next to it? And its peak is even taller, which means it's louder than our fundamental frequency.
Resonance.
And this can be your visual cue that you might want to cut a little bit here.
Resonance. 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 Resonance.
I'm going to go extreme just so you can hear it a little better.
Resonance. 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 Resonance.
And FabFilter has this cool headphone feature where you can just hear the frequencies that you're cutting. You can also do this to temporarily boost the section you're looking at to get a better idea.
Resonance. 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 Resonance.
And now we'll turn it on and off so you can hear the difference.
Resonance. 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 Resonance.
Do you hear that weeness I've been talking about? But look, there's also another high peak over there.
Resonance. 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 Resonance.
Is that a problem? Well, use your eyes and then always use your ears. Let's move on to our second resonance.
Resonance. Resonance. Resonance. Resonance.
Again, the peak in the harmonic next to the fundamental is the tallest, but it doesn't really bother me as much here because the tone of my voice is higher and I'm speaking at a higher pitch.
Resonance. 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 Resonance.
On to our third resonance.
Resonance. Resonance. Resonance. Resonance.
Here we have a wider group of harmonics that are peaking slightly higher than our fundamental, but not much.
Resonance. Resonance. Resonance.
Let's just tame them a little bit.
Resonance. 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 Resonance.
But EQing for speech has a different set of goals than EQing for singing. So let's move on to our fourth resonance.
Resonance. Resonance.
This one has a much taller second harmonic than the fundamental frequency, but is this a problem?
Resonance. Resonance.
I'm singing so much higher and brighter than I was speaking that it's not as low in the low mids, which lessens the muddy quality that these resonances can potentially have, but it doesn't eliminate it.
Resonance. Resonance. Resonance.
Let's check out our fifth resonance.
Resonance. Resonance.
Okay, so this one has a lot of movement. You can see that some notes make that second harmonic taller than the fundamental, and some don't. And if this bothers me, I might do something like this.
Resonance. Resonance. Resonance.
And maybe I'd even do a combination of dynamic EQ and automation, only turning that second notch on when that lower note gets sung.
Resonance. Resonance.
Now, don't go thinking that you need to eliminate every resonance that isn't the fundamental frequency, or every resonance that happens to be the first one next to the fundamental frequency. These resonances aren't bad. There's a lot of breathiness and warmth and intimacy in there, but it all depends on the context it's in. What kind of song is it? What emotion are you trying to elicit? What other instruments are being played with it? Do you feel like the vocal just doesn't stand out enough, and no matter what you do, even if you turn it up in volume, it just feels kind of heavy? A lot of times, just cutting these low mids will make your vocal feel lighter and brighter and clearer, and you won't have to turn it up as much to get it to be impactful. And I admit this is somewhat of an imperfect example for musicians because it's a little hard to determine what to do about resonance without it being in the context of the song, your song. That's why watching mixing tutorials of people doing things to their mixes isn't always helpful, because you can't just do those things to your mixes. You have to learn how to think and learn how to recognize resonance overall. So by no means are any of the things I just said something that you should be blindly doing all the time. This is just the first video on recognizing resonance, and I'm sure there will be many more to come.